To help matters where the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya has asked both the National Assembly and the Senate to reject 3 amendments to the Kenya Drugs Authority Bill 2022, which they say has health and social ramifications. The pharmacists are warning that the 3 proposed amendments will affect Kenya's competitiveness in the pharmaceutical space. Gloria Milemo with more.
In what seems to be a move to boost Kenya's manufacturing sector for medical supplies and make it the region's pharmaceutical manufacturing hub, President William Ruto officially launched a pharmaceutical plant at the export processing zone in Athi River, Machakos County that is now set to help minimize the country's dependence on imported pharmaceuticals. Speaking during the launch, President Ruto said strengthening local pharmaceuticals was critical in the realization of universal health coverage.
We import at the moment 70% of all our pharmaceutical commodities and products. It's been the case for a while, and we need to leverage on the opportunity that we have for pharmaceutical products to manufacture locally, create value locally, create jobs in Kenya. In the next 2 years, we should move our production of local pharmaceutical products from 30% to 50%, and in the next 5 years, we should be able to be self-reliant.
As Kenya also seeks to showcase its capacity in local manufacturing through the local healthcare manufacturing expo at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya has warned that these efforts may not bear fruit should legislators endorse amendments to the Kenya Drug Authority Bill 2022. Through its president, Dr. Louis Machogu, PSK says there is need to amend 3 proposals in the bill before it proceeds to the next stage to help avert health and socioeconomic implications it poses.
Someone has hijacked the process of making this law by proposing those 3 injurious amendments. Number 1, removing veterinary medicines from KDA. Yeah, that will mean that the antibiotics being used in the vet will not be regulated.
When you have got people who have got access to all these drugs at all levels, it means that somebody will be coming, instead of them giving the patient a full 5-day or 7-day course, they'll be giving somebody a 2-day course. And now this is the genesis of the antimicrobial resistance.
PSK has also cautioned against the clause that allows pharmaceutical technicians to handle scheduled medicines. It says this poses a risk to public safety as it grants accessibility to medicines like narcotics and predisposes the public to medication-related harm.
So when you get somebody who is not properly trained to just dish you out with those pills, it means you are going to have trouble. You already mentioned these things about dosing, the wrong medicine. You get everybody with a small hormone malaria. You start receiving the wrong drugs for the wrong diagnosis.
It also argues that granting this cadre of undertrained technicians practice license will deter Kenya's journey to attaining WHO ML3 status for vaccine production and advanced medicines that are critical for both the local and international markets.
If you are saying your products in your country are manufactured and handled by a technician, the responsible person, how are we sure they have the right competence for them to be clear to enter our market, maybe in Rwanda or Tanzania? So we will lose as a country. We will lose quality, we will lose forex, because we won't be able to export.
PSK has now called on members of parliament to reconsider and amend the 3 clauses that also pose a threat to the attainment of universal health coverage before letting the bill proceed to the next stage. Gloria Milemo, KTN News.
We take a fast break now. When we come back,